was 8 o'clock in the morning. I woke my husband up and told him that I had to go to court for a traffic ticket. And I kissed him goodbye and said, I love you, and I'll be back. I went to the Bigfoot gas station to get me and him some sodas or whatever to take home, and I was gonna run in real fast. There's 2 women at the front registers, and I was getting ready to pay and walk out. Me and the women heard a commotion outside, like it was an accident. And so we're like, what's going on? What's happening outside? His car was wrecked. He hit a truck. And so we're just thinking, we're still calm about it. We're still, he got in an accident. And he jumps out of his car, starts shooting at the police that was already out there, and then ran into the store and then told everybody to get out or he's gonna kill everybody. I ran towards the back of the store, and he says, hey, you get up here up front. He got really mad. He grabbed the back of my hair, pulled me up towards the front of the counter, put the gun to my head, and told the cops to back off or he's gonna kill me. There was police everywhere outside. They were all aiming guns in at us too. There were SWAT teams out there, and just the way he was shooting at police like it was nothing really scared me. He just seemed like that's what he was used to doing. And I told him when he had the gun to my head that please don't do this. I have 5 kids. And that's all I could think about was my kids and my husband and trying to figure out a way to get out of this. He wasn't saying anything to me. He just put the gun in my back and led me back to the back room. And there wasn't any windows. It was very compact. There was only enough room for 2 computers and chairs. He told me to sit in one of the chairs. Then he started barricading the back door and covering the cameras that was in there. I just sat in the chair thinking what I should do now. What's he gonna do? How do I get out of here? Wondering when or if my husband even knows I'm in there. I just told him, please don't hurt me. I have too many kids to take care of. They're my life. And I need to be there for them, to be their mother. He says, do you want her alive? Do you worry about her life? He says, I could kill her any minute. The negotiator on the phone with him, he just kept talking about me. Let's get Tammi out. He says, just put your gun in a bag and have her bring it out to us. And he says, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting go of my gun. I told him my name and that I have all these kids. I showed him a picture of my daughter as a cheerleader, and he said that she was beautiful. He says, I don't have any pictures of mine, but she's with her mother. So I was thinking right there that I could use this to my advantage. I said, don't you want to get out of here so that you can be with your daughter that needs you? He says, well, I'm not going to jail. I was scared Of course, he had the gun in his hand the whole time. But we started to talk, and I was hoping, okay, maybe I'm getting a bond with him. Maybe, I'm just thinking of survival. He wanted to see his mother's grave, and he wanted beer. And they told him that they would do that for him if he would just let me go. He says, well, I'm not ready to let her go. You are my security blanket. You are what's keeping me alive. After he said that I'm what's keeping him alive, really scared me, and I had a lot of emotions running through my head, like worried that the police will come in shooting at us. I was praying to God, please don't let me die. Just get me out of here. I told him that in case something happened, I'd like to write something to my husband and my kids. He allowed it, but he watched what I was writing, so I made it very short and simple. I just wrote all my kids' names all over the paper and said I love you all forever. He agreed to let me go out to get the cell phone as long as the police would back up. He put the phone down and started banging on this vacuum cleaner. I opened that door. I saw a cell phone right in front of the door. I had enough time just to grab it. The SWAT team was trying to come for me to grab me. They couldn't get to me. He pulled me back into the store. He shot over my head towards the SWAT, and I told him, stop shooting over my head. I hear the side back door explode. The SWAT team come bursting in the front door and the back door at us, shooting. And I'm trying to lay down as far as I can and try to cover my head, but what I was holding onto had holes all in it. And I just kept screaming, stop shooting, I'm right here. And after I got done saying that, the gunfire stopped. And I looked down, and he's laying on my right leg with a bullet wound that I could see in his neck. The scariest moment of the whole ordeal was having a gun at my head, not knowing if he's gonna pull that trigger. And immediately it was my kids' faces that showed up in my head, and my husband. I survived because I kept my cool. I thought of survival, how to bond with the hostage taker, and it worked. And I'm alive today to be with my kids.